Yoga drills for inversions. Hi, I'm Carl Bright, and this is Yoga with Soda, your certified yoga instructor. And I have 4 poses designed to help you build the strength necessary to perform poses like shoulder stand, headstand, and handstand. We will begin standing, building up the strength to kick up, to be able to kick upside down from the floor in most of these poses. So we come to a standing position. Feet are hip width distance, hip bones, kneecaps, big toes all in one straight line. Outside edges of your feet are into the mat, heels and toes. Tucking your tailbone, dropping down towards your heels, opening your shoulders and hands, elbows are in at your sides, belly's drawn in, chest is lifted. We'll perform what is called a Hindu squat. Inhale your hands up, chest level, shoulder level, and come high up onto your tiptoes. And as you bring your hands towards your body, you will drop all the way down towards your heels, still staying up onto your toes. Drop your hands and swing your body back up, using that leg strength to lift, relaxing your heels back down. So we will go through 15 reps. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, drop. Inhale, 1, 2. Continue to breathe. 3. If you fall out, get right back in, finding your balance. 4. Swinging your arms. 5. Inhale. 6. Rolling high up onto your toes. 7. Back to your heels as you lift. 8. 9. Excellent. 10. 5 more. Low back is as flat as possible. 11. Almost there. 12. Feeling that leg strength. 13. Inhale up. Exhale down. 14. Last rep. 15. Inhale up. Exhale to mountain pose. Standing firm. Standing strong. 3 breaths. Inhale. Feel that chest lift. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Now transition to the floor. Dropping back with your right leg. Dropping to your knee. Hands are into the mat. Coming to a tabletop pose. Your shoulders are right stacked on top of your wrists. Your hips, trying to find them, stacked right on top of your knees, squaring your body off. Now, placing your elbows where your hands were, we're going to move into building the strength of our shoulders, allowing us to hold a shoulder stand. So I want you to press your forearms, hands into the mat. You can bring your thumbs together, touching if you want. You can bring your pointer fingers together if you want. Just find that press or that pressure down into the mat. Now stepping back with your left and stepping back with your right. Now, if you're on your knees and you cannot hold the plank position, that is okay. You can drop to your knees. This is perfectly fine. Still building that shoulder strength by pressing into the mat. So if you're with me, straighten your legs for that half plank position into your elbows. Now be sure that your elbows are shoulder width, right stacked right up underneath your shoulders. Inhale. Now I want you to walk up into that dolphin pose, pushing back, walking up. Now feel that strength, pressing down, hands, shoulders, shoulders away from ears. 2, hold this position. 3, 4, 5, walking back out. Still holding that position. Walking back in, pressing your chest back, pushing down, forearms pushing, hands pushing. High up onto your toes, walking your feet as close as possible. 1, breathing. 2, 3, pushing, 4, 5, walking it back out. Pressing elbows firmly into the mat. You can drop down to your knees if you wish. We're building that strength and muscle endurance. Being able to hold your entire body up on your elbows. Inhale, exhale, walking back in. High up onto your toes, pushing your chest back. 1, elbows, forearms, pressing into the mat. 2, continuing to breathe. 3, continuing to breathe. 4, almost there. Pushing up, walking in closer. 5, walking back. Dropping down to your knees, pushing back, stretching your hands out, giving you a little bit of a stretch in your shoulders. 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Release. Coming back to that tabletop position again. Crossing your right over your left, back behind you, and then pushing yourself onto your bottom. Stretching our legs in front of us. Drawing your belly in. Now rolling onto your back. Activating those abdominal muscles. Legs are straight. Toes are coming in toward you. Rolling down. Getting those abdominal muscles activated. Excellent. Now, bending up both feet, low back imprinted into the mat. Low back is firmly into the mat. Now we're going to go into a pelvic tilt. Now with a pelvic tilt, not like a bridge, we are lifting our pelvis and turning our pelvis toward us. Your tailbone is lifting slightly off of the mat, an inch or less, not too much. Let me find the center of my mat. Both feet are up, knees are bent, hip width distance, and my pelvis tilts toward me. Activating those lower abdominal muscles. These are the muscles that I need to help me hold that straight line when I'm doing a handstand. Then take your hands, push them right up above your head as you're pushing into the wall. If you have a wall, that is fine. You can get into this position so that you can see what it feels like to push into something. Keep those hips turned. 1, squeezing those lower abdominal muscles, pressing your heels and toes into the mat. 2, pushing out. 3, 4, chin is tucked slightly, and 5. Release, lower down. Excellent. Inhale, exhale. 2 more times. All right. To help you find that tilt, you can take your pointer fingers and you can press on your 2 hip bone nodules, okay? Right by those that turning your tailbone, feeling that lower abdominal muscle portion activate, okay? As you lift your hips about an inch off of the mat and turn that tailbone. Excellent. Now, pressing your hands up above your head. Inhale, exhale. Now hold, tucking your chin. Now placing all your weight on your right foot as you lift your left foot up, keeping that tilt. 1, 2, pressing your heels into the mat. 3, left foot lifts. 4, and 5. Release, lowering down, both feet onto the mat, and breathe. 1, 3 breaths. 2, 3. All right, 1 more. So take your fingers again, place it on those hip bone, hip nodules, lifting your hips and turning your pelvis about an inch off the mat. Your glutes or your tailbone should be. Feeling those lower abdominal muscles activate. Pressing your toes, your heels into the mat, and pushing up above your head, Drawing those shoulders up, pushing away, placing all your weight into your left foot as you lift your right off of the mat. Keep that pelvic tilt. 1, 2, inhale, exhale, 3, almost there, pressing your left foot into the mat, 4, keep that tilt, 5, release. Excellent. Relaxing your hands by your side, turning your palms up toward the sky, relaxing your left and right foot out, allowing your toes to flare toward the left and right for 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Inhale, exhale. Legs are straight. Bring your feet hip width distance, toes up toward the sky. Inhale your hands up, chest width, and stretching up toward the sky. And we're going to roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale, exhale, lifting your head, neck, chest, low back into the mat. Lift upper back, lift, belly is drawn in. Excellent, reaching forward. Perfect. Cross over your feet, roll forward to a plank position. So shoulders stacked right over your wrists, stepping back with your left, stepping back with your right in that plank position. Excellent. Pushing into the ground, squeezing your legs, finding your body locked. Excellent. This is a great position to build that core strength, that total body strength needed to be able to hold your body in space. Inhale, exhale. If you need to drop down to your knees, go ahead, drop down to your knees. Inhale, exhale. Now, turning on both heels or turning on both feet toward your left side, turning onto the edges of your feet. Left hand lift, stretching up into your air for a side plank position. You can take your left foot if you need to, and you can place it down to help you lift. 1, 2, 3, pushing into the ground. 4, or you can stack feet on top of each other, finding your balance. 5, bringing your body back into that plank position. Drop knees, chest and chin, stretching your hands forward in front of you, finding that handstand position. Tuck your tailbone and push. 1, 2, 3, 4, pushing in opposite directions, stretching. 4, 5, release. Hands where your shoulders, underneath your shoulders, edges of your feet into the mat, finding that push-up position, pushing all the way up, finding that plank position, rolling onto your left side, left edges of your feet, stretching your right hand into the air, holding that plank position, that side plank. Sending your hips high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release back into that full plank position, lowering knees, chest, and chin, pressing your hands right up above your head, top of your feet presses into the floor, and I want you to tilt your pelvis, tilting your pelvis toward the mat, finding that position in space for that handstand position. 1, 2, 3, 4, lifting your arms, pushing. 5, release. Hands underneath your shoulders, pushing all the way back to that child's pose position. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. All right. Thank you so much. Again, I am Carl Bright. This is Yoga with Soda. This was yoga drills for inversions, building the strength you need to be able to perform those inversion poses like shoulder stand, headstand, and handstand. If you enjoyed the video, please like, please subscribe. Thank you, and namaste.